Hi everyone, today we're going to be making beef stroganoff. This version of the Russian comfort food turned French only has 481 calories and over 50 grams of protein. Now let's make it together. First, we're going to make a healthy version of the beef stroganoff. This has a prep and cook time of 45 minutes. This is 1.1 kilograms of sirloin tip. We're going to slice this into quarter-inch slices and then slice it again into quarter-inch strips. I chose sirloin tip because of its lean meat and great value. This cut is good for stewed meats and cubed steaks. This cut will also save you cooking time as it only takes minutes to tenderize rather than hours. Other cuts that you could use is the eye of round, or if you really have money to throw around, the fillet. Anyways, while I finish cutting up this meat, this is where I remind you to smash that like button and hit the notification bell for new videos. And if you really like what you see, hit the subscribe button. It's at the bottom right of your screen. While I was giving you my speech, I was seasoning this with salt and pepper. Next, I will be slicing my onions. You can also cut this into a small or medium dice. This is just a preferential cut. We're also going to quarter these button mushrooms. Again, this is a preferential cut. You can slice them if you like. Now, in a hot pan, we're going to spray it with some low-calorie canola oil. Then, we're going to add the beef strips and cook them in batches. Again, very important here is that you have a hot pan and you're only cooking this for about a minute for each batch. Then, it's going to be laid onto a tray with paper towel. Now, in a new pan, we're going to add in olive oil, mushrooms, and onions. This will be sauteed for about 5 minutes on medium-high heat. Usually, when I cook stroganoff, I cook this in the same pan I cook the beef in, but I burnt it. Anyways, in this new pot, once we've sauteed this for about 5 minutes and it's developed some color, we're going to add in our beef stock, mushroom powder, and garlic powder. This will be stirred until everything's been dissolved and then brought to a simmer. While the pot is simmering, we're going to add 30 grams of cornstarch into 100 milliliters of beef stock. This is our cornstarch slurry that we're going to add to our pot to thicken the sauce. This will be brought to a boil to activate the cornstarch and thicken the sauce. Traditionally, this is thickened with a roux by using flour and butter, but that's adding too much calories. Once our sauce is thickened, we're going to add in our sirloin tip and simmer this for about 5 minutes just to cook it all the way through and absorb all that flavor. After 5 minutes, we're going to turn off the heat, add in our Dijon mustard and Greek yogurt, then mix it thoroughly. Traditionally, this is finished with sour cream, but I wanted to lower the calorie count and add a little bit more protein. Once everything's mixed, we're going to set it aside to cool. Now we're going to cook our egg noodle pasta. This is very simple, it has a prep time of 10 minutes, and this could be done while you're cooking your stroganoff. We're simply going to put the pasta of your choice, whatever it is, into a pot and cook it about 90%. We're going to strain this, wash it in cold water to stop the cooking process, and then set it aside until plating, which is right now. Alright, so here's our stroganoff after microwaving it for 2 minutes. A couple notes about this dish. The stroganoff, when done, should weigh somewhere around 1700 to 1800 grams, so if you divide that by 5, you'll have your serving weight. Also, the original weight of the sirloin tip is 1.1 kg, but once you saute that, it will reduce in weight. It's very important that we only put 750 grams of cooked beef strips to hit our calorie count. And as for this dish, it's hearty, it's balanced, it's packed full of protein. It has your carbs, veg, and protein. I can't wait till you make this.